Hi. I know that Seth likes to watch these videos in the bathtub, so look, I'm recording from in the bathtub. Look, sexy, not naked. Still sexy though. This is take 2 because I didn't start out in the bathtub. I tried recording outside and that went badly. I think I lost my internet connection, and if you're doing the auto record live thing on YouTube, it really is a bad thing to lose your connection. I'm going to do a series of 3 videos. This is my first video. It has nothing to do with all the controversy that I stirred up and how I'm more evil than Jack Thompson now. But this one's about inspiration, because Andy was concerned that we were talking about our inspirations and we all kept talking about different video games instead of actually sharing our inspirations. And I have to say, I'm pretty sure that's it for me. It's video games. I started playing video games when I was really young, and I was just hooked, not on really playing them necessarily, although I guess I was, still am, but more on making them. Like, I'd see the games and I would be full of these ideas, and I'd draw little characters for games, same way kids make game ideas. They draw a bunch of characters and go, wouldn't it be cool if there was a game with these characters? That's all it needs. That's game design. Yeah, I see that a lot. So I did all that stuff, and I was really into it. I mean, I don't think there's anything outside of simply that. Why can't games be the cause? They are. I was really obsessed with making games. And I have a story for that, and I don't know if this story even relates, but anyway, when I was in elementary school, my friends and I made up a game called line tag, where you would play tag, but there were lines all over the playground for different reasons, like hopscotch courts and stuff. And so you had to, there's a cat in my tub now, you had to play tag, and you had to stay on the lines, and you could jump twice between lines or whatever. And we invented that game. Maybe we weren't original in inventing it, I don't know, but we invented it. And years later, I would hang out on the elementary playground, because it was just like a nice place, to walk around. My friends and I would just walk around there after hours, and it's where we hung out. And one day we were doing that, and we encountered a bunch of grade school kids who were playing line tag. And it had been like 5 years since we had come up with that game, and it was like, wow, that our game that we made has survived the generations of grade school kids, and here it is still. And I mean, it was the same game. They had rules on how many steps you could take between lines and all that. And so I don't think that has anything to do with anything, but maybe I was inspired by the idea that I and my friends invented a game, and it sold. People bought it mentally. So that's inspiration. And welcome, Pekka, to our show. It's very good to have you aboard, and cool. Thanks for joining the conversation.